You've got to attack, but not take too much out of the tyres, as we have 4 lights, 5 lights, and the Formula 2 sprint race is on in Bahrain, with a good start there for the man who was in third on the grid, and he's straight past Alexander Albon into the lead. It was another poor getaway for Luca Giotto, but he's not prepared to relinquish the lead, and he's got the inside line. Jordan King trying to go right around the outside and up into third place. Has he got it? He's wheel to wheel with Leclerc. That will give an opportunity to Nato, but Giotto maintained the lead, and he absolutely had to if he wanted to be a factor. Ollie Rowland getting very racy indeed. Albon still trying to make an impression on the leader, and it's Ollie Rowland who is going to claim, is it third or is it fourth? They're 3 wide coming out of turn number 4, and it's Leclerc in the end who prevails, and contact, and off goes Norman Nato into the grapple and out of the race. A brilliant day for him yesterday, but he's got no further than turn number 5.
Dane conserved the position. Also Leclerc did a good start that he managed very well at the first corner, and he was able to exit third. So really well done from Leclerc. Look, all the inside, and then he brakes and he closed the line on the exit.
And we're racing once again down the kilometre-long straight with Luca Giotto looking in his mirrors because he knows the attack is about to come from Alexander Albon, who forces him to the inside but locks up. Is he going to be able to make the corner? Is he going to open the door for Leclerc behind the 2 former teammates going wheel to wheel? And that was so hairy there. Here comes Leclerc once again, being forced off the road. We're on board with him. That was very, very marginal indeed as they head to turn number 4. Leclerc, who started 6th on the grid, momentarily up to 2nd, but is he going to manage to hold on to the position? He's gone all the way around the outside, and that is some move. Davide's applauding. You might be as well. That was fantastic for Charles Leclerc. Was unhappy with his start yesterday. He's got a flyer today, and he's up to 2nd in the race, making full use of that restart. Luca Giotto doesn't have it, Charles Leclerc does. Russian time versus this man in the Prima, and you can see it's been all very close in the opening laps, but he managed to regain the time with the use of DRS. He's got him in his sights, and he is right underneath him. Giotto seemingly struggling. We did see this yesterday with Luca. Luca really struggling at this moment to get off the corners, and Russian time have a man in the lead and a man in third position going rapidly on an alternate strategy, but the fly in the ointment is Charles Leclerc, and he is surely, with the use of DRS, going to have a wonderful chance into turn 1.
Yeah, he had a good exit. Leclerc had a good exit, opened the DRS. Now he will have the chance, maybe will be, oh, Giotto is going to close the line.
He's gone super defensive super early on. He knows his lead is under threat, and straight through into the lead goes Charles Leclerc. He had the lead for many laps yesterday and couldn't convert it, but in the sprint he has gone straight through, and there was nothing, seemingly, that Giotto could do.
Leclerc is pulling away, and Markelov is going to the pit.
So Russian time are ready. They are the first crew in this pit lane, not far to go. You've got to love Artem Markelov and Russian time for trying this, but they need something truly exceptional on these tyres. They're about to lose 30 seconds. They've got an Arda behind that. Sean Galeo coming in as well. That cost him even more time. A really optimized stop as Jeffrey going past Malia there down into turn number 1 at the very end. An optimized stop takes about 31, 32 seconds. I think that was a little bit earlier. And, well, he just needs to give it absolutely everything when everyone else is trying. Behind, Galel has gone on to the soft rubber, so he's done the opposite. Yeah, Markelov forced to give it the full beans now.
To be honest, my friend, it seems that if it doesn't come the safety car into the truck, looks impossible, the strategy of Russian times today.
Well, they tried something exceptional yesterday, but we need something almost unbelievable today to see them back at the front. Nick de Vries in 9th place, his debut weekend in this machinery.
We go to a plan B.
Plan B would be coming into the pit lane. I mean, I know they're speaking in code, but it's not a very complex code, is it? Looking...
Pace very good, Antonio. Pace very good. Stay out.
Looking out of the window, sorry for interrupting the team radio there. Looking out of the window, Prima are out in the pit lane, ready to receive. Well, who's it going to be? Is it going to be the race leader? Here they are. So...
Oh, come on.
Leclerc has been setting absolutely rapid lap times, lap after lap, giving it everything he's got, and this is why in the pits he's going to try plan B, and that is to have a pit stop in a sprint race and try and well, he'd try and side his way back through the field. Off come the mediums, on go the softs. They need a quick pit stop. They've got a quick pit stop. Great work by the Italian outfit, who don't like the look of the smoke much. And Latifi has finally been able to make the move on Alexander Albon after having about 5 laps. Now, where does Leclerc come out?
Come on, it's impossible, the strategy from my point of view. I hope to be wrong for the Prema team, but it looks impossible. 8 laps to the end. How is possible to gain so much time to the leader? At the moment, Roland is leading the race. Looks impossible from outside. He's flying, Leclerc. He's 12 at the moment, 1:44.0. Full second, 0.3, quicker than the leader, Roland. Maybe the strategy of Power Team will pay at the end. I'm not sure, because he's 12 at the moment. He has to overtake 11 cars to get the leadership, but he's flying at the moment. Leclerc is the quickest by far of the race.
Don't count him out. We saw it decided on the penultimate lap for the lead. This is the man on the charge. He's in another race compared to Louis Delatraz, who he makes light work of. Leclerc, almost PlayStation stuff as he went past the racing engineering there. Slightly difficult customer ahead in Sergio Canamassas, but surely Canamassas will be told on the radio there's no point in fighting the guy behind. Is he going to try into turn number 10? No, he thinks better of it, and probably wisely as well. This time he'll get DRS on the car in front, and I don't think that is the difference. Look at the difference in the traction zone. He's pulled alongside. He's got the inside line. When it comes to braking, it's going to be Charles Leclerc's corner, and it's 2 cars in 3 corners for the Monegasque driver, who now finds himself in 10th with a really audacious strategy. Are they going to be able to make it work? Leclerc definitely has the pace at this stage. He is 17 seconds away from the race leader, Ollie Rowland, as he goes past Stefano Coletti. He's passed before the braking zone, and he's going to get DRS because the detection zone is there, so it's more advancement for Leclerc. Boschong looking on. Wonder what he makes of it. He's one of only 2 retirements from this race. With the use of DRS, he's tucked right underneath the Prema, and King is eyeing up 3rd place in the race. In fact, he's got it done well before the braking zone. 5 to go in this race, and it is really something. Latifi making amends. Here comes Leclerc, the rocket, through into turn number 1. So Markelov's strategy, he's down in 15th. They just went the wrong way. They went from soft to medium. It's not proven the best, but Leclerc is making something really special work at the moment.
Perfect race for the moment for Roland and Giotto. They are running 1:48 and they stabilize. Oh!
Leclerc trying another move on his former teammate. This is amazing to watch. Inching ever closer, now up to 7th. He's got himself into the points. Will he be able to come back? It's going to be very hard indeed without DRS. Remember, the detection point is further away, and look in the background, the 2 teammates are lining up, line astern on the racetrack. Charles Leclerc setting the timing screens on fire. He's got past De Vries, he's up to 6th place, and he is a factor in this race, which is frankly an unbelievable sentence to say.
It's unbelievable what he's doing, Leclerc, because he got the contenders, and then boom, immediately, without any trouble, he makes the overtake. Look on this teammate, Ofoco. Tom on the inside, easily. He didn't lose any chance doing the overtakes. What a race from Leclerc.
Great move. He was never going to be given a difficult time by his teammate on fading tyres, but now Charles Leclerc in 5th. How high can he go? Can he wrestle back the race lead? Ollie Rowland will be being fed this information all the time by his engineer on the radio. Jose will be telling it in his ear. Used to be Alex Lynn's engineer, and he'll be keeping him updated on board with the man that is on the charge. Saw it from Markelov yesterday. You can see how much earlier he can get on the power than Latifi. That is the difference. Even overtaking all the cars last time around, he was 4 seconds faster, but this is where he's losing out. This is where Ollie Rowland might be able to hang on. We are running out of time in this race, but which way is it going to go? You see the comparison between the race leader and the man we're on board with on your picture. It is going to be very simple for him with the traction and the DRS to clear Latifi. Latifi will not need to worry about it. Wow, Leclerc has given it everything. He'll be absolutely loving it. Drivers love to go on the attack. He's alongside Just needs to make sure not to lock up. Remember, his softs will be degrading at this point as well. Oh, very close into the braking zone to contact. That is the difficulty for having to clear loads of tyres. In the background, Nick de Vries has made Frauco's day even worse. He's managed to get past, and let's see now Jordan King. Nothing he can do surely as they head in. Nothing King will want to do. He is looking after the tyres. He's focused now on keeping behind Nicholas Latifi and trying to take another very strong fourth place in the race. That's what he managed yesterday. But these two can't afford to have a battle where they force each other off the racing line onto the dirty part of the racetrack, onto the marbles. And the reason why, you can just about see the red flash in the background. Charles Leclerc, here he comes. He's surely got enough time, but it's easier said than done. If he can get within range, it's not going to be a battle. We've seen that, but I can't underline how impressive it's been to make all of those moves work when he came out in the middle of the racetrack. Here comes Giotto.
If they fight, they lose.
Roland's trying to force him, but he can't help it. He went defensive. Giotto going the long way round and getting the lead of the race when it matters. Giotto will be slow, but all of the time they fight each other. Leclerc will be rubbing his hands.
Oh, if they fight, they lose. Come on, Giotto, you need to pull away.
The guys can't help but fight for it at this stage, but he's getting closer, guys.
He's coming.
He's coming. There he is. They're still racing side by side. Roland doesn't want to give it up. This is for race victory. With this equipment, we've seen Ollie Roland on the podium many times, but never on the top step. And has Giotto got it at the moment? We're on the penultimate lap, but look how much time it's cost them with the fresh rubber of Charles Leclerc and these two fighting at the front that changed the lead so late on. Exactly what we saw yesterday repeated. Leclerc just has to stay calm, and surely, surely, surely he's going to be able to take victory away from Giotto on the last lap. But what state are his tyres in? Wow.
What a race. Oh, Leclerc is really close. Now he has to manage really well the first overtakes. He has not to lose the momentum, so it's important to have Roland on the main straight and then Giotto on the last lap. The only chance for Giotto is to pull away from the DRS zone. Giotto has to push at the maximum. He still has a great chance of victory now.
Here we go, on we are approaching the 23rd and final lap of a race that has been absorbing. Markelov tried something different, it didn't go the right way, but Leclerc is managing to make a pretty unlikely strategy work. He's currently third, he's got the DRS, he's moving past, and there's nothing Ollie Roland can do. Will he fight back in the braking zone? We've seen he can be so late on the brakes, the man from Yorkshire, but he can't. Charles Leclerc up to second. There is one car between him and the most sensational victory. It's Luca Giotto, and he's right there.
It's too far.
They are into the final part
It's too far.
of the lap. It's really, really close. He's not going to get it done. But remember, there is one more DRS zone. Oh, he might have opened the door. Luca Giotto's opened the door, and Charles Leclerc takes the lead. That is an absolutely phenomenal drive from Charles Leclerc, who crosses the line to win the sprint race in Bahrain in Formula 2. Look what it means to him. Charles, that was magnificent.